Hello, good evening, and welcome to a surprise early edition of this week's GCBC. Joining me, as ever, is Mr. Andy Davo. How are we, Mr. Davo?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. How are
Now,
you?
I'm not bad. Now, everybody's probably wondering why we're doing this early show, and it's basically because there's a match that Andy really wants to watch. It's this one here.
There is.
Is it Pries versus Lorenzo? Is that the game?
It is indeed, yeah.
So
What
it's the
what I
Bretonians
build?
versus the High Elves, isn't it?
Oh no, not Bretonians. Dark elves versus high elf.
Oh, God.
It's an elf off. Now, what I like about this game, Gav, and the reason I really wanted to watch this is one, pre-season I build this as the two coaches of the two best teams in my division.
Other than yourself, of course.
Other than myself, yeah. I'm not allowed to include myself anymore because I'm just awesome, of course.
Really? Is that right?
Yeah. Oh dear, there's a colour mismatch here, isn't there? Oh dear. The other thing is these are the two teams that really should be making the playoffs this season. So yeah, if you exclude myself, one of these two teams should be the other team that makes it through. And I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys have got in the box.
Fair enough. We have a bit of a show to get through tonight. We've got this game, and then towards the end of the show, we are going to be bringing you live coverage of the first round draw of the FA Cup. There are actually 5 buys in the first round, although I suppose a buy could meet a buy. We could have one of those oddities which we'd have to fix around a little bit if that were to happen. But yeah, there are 5 currently, so there's 59 entrants to the FA Cup at the moment. We did have one pull out. And then the other things that we're going to be talking about today, because a couple of things that have happened in the league this week, are concedes and the rules in the UKBBL surrounding conceding matches. And we actually had 2 concedes this week at risk to fairly decent players. So I thought we'd cover that and the league. Oh dear, that was a double one as well, and I'll go for it. Oh dear, oh dear. Gotta love it when
the ball rather exposed here.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Rather
Ball's very exposed.
It's on a runner though, isn't it? So it's a blodging runner. You got to feel okay about that, haven't
you? No. This here, by the way, and I know Breeze is going to watch this stream back, so I don't want to be critical. Is that as happened with my OCC match last night? You've got to account for the double one wherever possible, and you've got to protect against it.
Do you remember the first game that we ever played?
I do. And I didn't, and you won.
I did, and I won. I beat you 3-2, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
You didn't give me the respect that I deserved.
No, it's the only time you've ever beat me.
That is true, although I've made it very difficult for you. And I've beaten you at tabletop tournaments. I haven't actually beaten you on the pitch, but I've beaten you in the heart. The mind games that you succumb to.
Indeed.
What he needs is a guard piece here. He wants to get as many... What the elf coach kind of wants... It's a risk here, though, isn't it? You get enough tackle zones on him because he's not got nerves of steel. It makes the pass harder, but then you're risking the fumble.
Well, yeah. The best thing I think for here to do is that the catcher that he's got, the catcher needs to stand between the runner and the witch elf. So when the dump off happens, you're catching the dump off potentially with catch on a 4+. Sorry, I know it's on a 6, but at least you've got 6 re-rollable.
Do you know? The best combat I ever found for High Elves versus Dark Elves, and this is a niche build, and it is one of those situational pieces that you don't see very often, but in the E10 Thornbacks I actually had. Here we go, here's the dump off. Oh, and he's got the interception in exactly the place that Andy said. Well done, Andy.
It's levelled him as well. And it's levelled him.
Oh, and it was the blitz as well.
Yeah, the blitzer has a level. Oh, Lorenzo's got to be pleased here.
That's ridiculous. And that's a sidestepping blodging piece as well. You got to be.
He's going to have to cover it though. You can put it basically inside a safe cage with just a couple of 2+s.
Yes.
In fact,
there's no 2+s, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dodge away the guy that stood by the dirty player backwards, side square, forward square.
I don't think you need to do that though. You can bring the.
Oh no, you've got 3 other pieces.
Yeah, you've got 3 other pieces that haven't moved yet, haven't you? You've got this catcher right at the top that I'm indicating here, the thrower far on the right as we look at it, and then this catcher that's basically parallel to the ball, right?
But the thrower can only get. He can't make it a closed X.
He can. Well, it's not quite a closed X, but yeah, if you wanted to make the dodge really hard, yeah.
And I would want to make the dodge really hard because I'm a bit of a perfectionist.
It's 1 2+ then, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's using the thrower.
Although saying that, I think he's done better than I did initially thought of, because the thrower makes the final roll at the end, and you've protected from the witch elves. I like that.
Yeah.
I think he's done very well there. Very well.
So going back to that interception opportunity there, the absolute ideal way to do this, especially against Dark Elves, and this is what I was going to say about building a niche piece, is that you have a pass block catcher on your piece, and you're allowed to pass block before the dump off happens. And if that pass block piece also has Nerves of Steel, he intercepts on a 4+, no 3, 5, no 5+, isn't it, with a reroll. Although if he has his agility 5, it's even better. It's a 75% chance. And then after you've intercepted, you can run away.
Yes, if he hasn't moved yet.
Well, no, that's why you have the pass block. You make
that's why it's free move.
Yeah.
It's a free move.
Yeah.
If he hasn't moved him to get into pass block range.
And I have actually done that. I have actually done that against Dark Elves, and it's very, very satisfying. So what do you do here? I suppose you've got to go with that Witch Elf, haven't you?
You've got two.
Has he got an agility 5 piece somewhere?
No, I don't think so. He's setting up massively to go after this. What he's only going to get, he's only going to get 1 dice into 1 dice. Although saying that, the ball carrier's got sidestep, so it doesn't matter.
Failed the
He's
dodge.
going in.
Failed the dodge.
No, he's failed the dodge.
And that was double 1 on the armor roll, so there's a double 1.
Yeah. Notice, by the way, that if he hadn't closed the cage, that was a roll of a 4, so he would have made it.
Yeah, agree. Interesting. Priest does not have any stadium enhancements on his stadium.
No, I think he's rather cheapskate, isn't he? It's very
In fact,
disappointing.
it's still looking like a level 1 stadium as well. So
yeah, it is.
It's a level 1 stadium, so he's not spent any money on the glory. It's all about the team.
Now, you wanted to talk while Lorenzo really sort of winds up what he's going to do, and I strongly suspect that he's going to look to stall if he can. If he can't stall, he's just going to walk off.
Do you re-roll that?
Do you re-roll it? Do you re-roll it? No, you don't re-roll it. You absolutely do not re-roll it. The reason you don't re-roll it is because if you roll into double skulls, you're fucked. So don't re-roll it.
Plus, he's got a block here, hasn't he? The only thing he's got a question now is does he want to move that blitzer out? Does he want to dodge?
Can the guy get... No, I would make the blitzer move the blitzer out.
So then why, if you're going to move the blitzer out, risking the 1 in 36, why don't you just roll the block dice again? If you're going to risk the 1 in 36 anyway. Just throwing that out there.
That's an interesting question. That's a very good point. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. Very, very, very good point. I don't know. It's not often I can't justify what I've just said, but no, very well done. Yeah. Let's not do that again because that's not very cool.
Feeling a little bit awkward now, Andy. That's good.
I feel like I've been inappropriately touched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Because it saves you a reroll. True, but if you're going to risk the point Andy was making, yes, that is a good point. It does save you a reroll, I suppose. But I suppose the point is if you're going to risk the 1 in 36, because exactly as Andy said, if that had been a double one on that blitzer, then his ball carrier was wide. He was done. But yes, I suppose the only argument is you save a reroll, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got is there any tackle pieces in play here? No tackles. So he's got another 1 in 36 shot now. And there it goes.
Oh wow! Oh dear, and it
You gonna answer that? No?
No, I'm not answering it.
No,
Can't reach.
To my children.
Well, Nuffle giveth and Nuffle taketh away.
I'm going to mute myself for a second to take this call.
Okay. Hello. Good. Now, I know Gav hasn't put the screen in the right place. Gav, if you can hear us, put the stream in the right place. We can't see what's going on. Honestly. Well. Step up, Andy. Well, I would, but you guys can't see what's going on. I'm just commenting, or I'm going to suggest that the Mighty Blow Tackle Witch Elf is the one that comes and does the block. The bad news is that Prees is using all the pieces that could recover the ball as piece markers. Oh, that's a big KO. He's blitzed down the ball carrier and got a KO. You can see it. Good. That doesn't have sidestep, does it? No, it doesn't. So that Witch Elf hasn't got sidestep.
I'm back. Sorry about that. That was my uncle. He never ever calls me. But my father turned 70 in July, and he was asking whether we were getting some kind of big present. I said no, because he's impossible to buy for. There you go. So the Witch Elf got the blitz. What did I miss, Andy?
He knocked out the ball carrier as well. So the Mighty Blow Tackle guy's gone. Which, if I'm honest, I'm a little bit disappointed with, because just purely from a selfish point of view, I'm playing Prees in match day 4, and this is actually a UKBBL match day 3 game. So, while I never normally cheer for Dead Dark Elves,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we don't fuck about in Prem West.
I'm going to have words with the admins up there.
What's gone weird? Match day ahead. That's Gav's face, Keith. That is actually Gav's face.
What's gone weird, Keith? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's just Keith.
Understand.
Keith and his little love boat. Right, so what I like about an all-elf affair is it's a very tactical affair, and I like that.
It's not a tackle piece.
It's not a tackle piece, and I therefore would be interested in making the dodge onto the ball, because it's got sidestep. So as long as you make the go for it, the dodge, the pickup isn't as important.
We've got a foul coming in. Interesting. Now the play that I would make here is I would use this catcher, number 6, the catcher there. I'd do a 3+2+ dodge and blitz that Witch Elf, because that catcher has wrestle. Hopefully get the Witch Elf down on a 1 dice block. I know it's a 1 dice block. Because he's not got side steps, you can move him out the way as well. And then
that's risky, that is risky.
Yeah, but that's how you play elves, Andy. What do you know about elf play?
Yeah, I don't know.
How is it any
anything,
more
apparently.
risky than turning over with the ball scattering?
I don't like that play.
That's why I get in your head, Andy.
I just don't like that play. It's not. Like I'm genuinely struggling to come up with a better one.
Hang
but
on,
I
hang
don't
on,
like
hang on,
it.
hang on, hang on. Here we go. This is a better play. I like that play best actually. He stood up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think I prefer my play because it's got the rerolls built into it. Oh no, hang on. That catcher does not have dodge. I don't like that play.
No, it's got catch and wrestle.
1, 2, 3, 4,
these
5,
epic
6.
symbols.
Okay. Play option 2 is this guard lineman, number 8, near the halfway line, comes in,
Yep.
stands next to the blitzer and the witch elf, and you...
How's he going to stand there? That's a monster dodge.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah. This is horrible. Yeah.
This is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, I'm going back to plan A. 3 plus
What,
2
3
plus.
3 plus 2 plus 1 dice.
Yeah.
Epic.
Well, if you want to make it 2 dice, this lineman over here in the middle of the pitch near the emblem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 4 2 pluses just to get to the ball carrier. I don't like that either.
I genuinely haven't got a cool scenario, and that's annoying.
That just means Prees is positioned very well, to be fair to him.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, yeah, he's recovered.
Yeah, I think the 3 plus 2 plus play is probably the best you're going to get here. Better than Andy's nonsense. Oh, he's blitzing here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Where's he going with this then? Oh, I see. No, I don't.
I'm confuzzled about the whole thing.
He's just putting lots of ball things on the
Taggings.
ball. Yeah. Inside step we trust. That's what he's thinking. He's got a tackle piece right next to him though, isn't he?
Yep.
That catcher has got to go in there now, hasn't he? That wrestle piece.
Well, that's kind of the problem here, is the catcher, wherever it stands, if it stands
hang on.
next to the ball... Oh, he didn't like that. He clearly didn't like where that one was. Oh dear.
He's taking the dodge. Oh, he's picked it up as well. Throw it! Nothing can go wrong with a throw!
Oh no!
I'm telling you now, the
No.
throw is the option. Oh, he's dodged through! 3 plus handoff now! What a play! Gotta love high elves. I think my option was better.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, that is how being inappropriately touched feels. That really is how being inappropriately touched feels.
Twice in this. Oh, and they've both woken up. Well done, Lorenzo. Good skills. Bad luck, Prees. You should have defended better. In all seriousness, guys, that's Blood Bowl. That blitzer has pulled off a wonder play. Well done to who scored the touchdown. Look at that run of dice. Nentari, was it? No, I don't know who scored the touchdown there. It wasn't Wacker. Oh, the blitzer has recovered. It was number Cloud. It was Cloud that scored. Well done to Cloud. What a play, Cloud.
It wasn't Wacker. I can confirm without even looking that it wasn't Wacker, because Wacker is shit.
Oh no, it wasn't Wacker. It wasn't Cloud. It was the catcher that scored in the end, wasn't it? So it was Sophia.
Yeah. He actually, Lorenzo was talking about firing Wacker earlier this week, because
what's wrong with Wacker?
if you just click on him, statistically nothing. but he actually has rolled more double ones in this team than the rest of the league combined. That is actually a statistic. I went and looked it up.
Wacker's just managed to throw it completely out the back of the field.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought. You wouldn't have thought. Oh dear.
Whacker, dodge, block, pass, short, safe throw, accurate, and sure hand. He shouldn't have short hands, should he really?
No. In Champ Manager, the players used to have hidden statistics. I don't know if you're aware of that. And I think in Blood Bowl, Whacker also has hidden statistics of being shit. And it's a shame, really.
So blodging sidestepping piece has the ball. This is looking interesting.
Brave for the Witch Elf to be stood all the way out there. MA8 Witch Elf.
I guess he's going to send a load of other pieces through, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I think he's going to try and score in two and try and
just double skull. No, because he's now, because I suppose the issue he has now is that that was a break of serve, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's got to go for this quickly. Oh, I'm surprised that's not a blitz. I think that might have been a blitz if
he hadn't rolled that double skull.
If he hadn't rolled a double skull, yeah. Because he's got to take that guard piece out. You can't leave that tagged.
Well, that touchdown was made by Sophia, by Cloud. I mean, that touchdown we just saw score. Cloud did all the work, and Sophia was just standing there and gets the three star player points. So, well done, Cloud, for not taking the glory. Because let's be honest, you earned it there. I suppose it would have been another 3+ and then a 2+ without a reroll.
Oh, I don't like from that angle of blitz. So he hadn't knocked him down. He's then basing a cage corner. Oh, I think that's a bit of a misplay there from Prees. I suspect he'd hold his hand up to that one as well. We've also got the potential here that he hasn't covered the back of the cage off, and another double one here lets the High Elves in for a second.
In all seriousness, the weight tricks, if you do want to beat Andy, that is how you do it. You start pulling out some outrageous plays early in the game and hope one works. That gets in Andy's head, and that is how you beat him.
Yeah,
make him tilt. Make him tilt.
Bullshit.
He doesn't like people doing non-optimal plays. Right, this is looking fairly good. there is a GFI needed to get in the end zone here, but
no way tricks. Well, way tricks. You get one shot per round of playing me, don't you? And obviously, half the people that were in the FA Cup get dropped out. So you're welcome to try.
Breeze has 2 turns to score this. Who's the target here then, Andy? Is it that Witch Elf that's far upfield?
Well, it's an interesting one because the Agi 5 blitzer really makes this very difficult, and he's stood fully in range. So you can't go for the ball because you can't really get at it unless you want to prepare to take on multiple 3+ dodges around the back. And even then, I don't see how you get 2 dice. No, I think it's the movement Witch Elf. Yeah, I think it's the movement Witch Elf here. And you can
right
stand on a wall of pieces.
Where's the Edge 5 blitzer?
Oh, he's got one, has he?
No.
He's got an Edge 5 naked lineman who might amount to something someday. Keith Carr, Andy, you know I should have won versus you. Well, Keith, you didn't, did you? And when we look back in years to come, like me and Hon 3, Andy 5. It's the statistics that count.
No, Amtu, no, we've not done the FA Cup draw. It's towards the end of the programme. We're waiting for Schaefer to join us. We brought the start of the programme 30 minutes early, so we've been on air for 30 minutes tonight. We plan to do the FA Cup draw later in the evening.
He's going to have to dodge through tackle. That was very well sidestepped by Prees there. Because that blitzer really sort of does need to go in by the side of the field.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
He's got to go for it. He's got to go for the extra square, hasn't he?
Well, I think he's now going to use the catcher, but the trouble with the catcher is it doesn't have tackle. So you can just hand it off to the blitzer and then walk down the sideline.
I don't see how the catcher's going to get there unless the catcher goes through. I don't see that at all. What Lorenzo's playing for here, and I think I would do the same thing.
You can get there.
Yeah, I don't think this is too dreadful because this forces Freeze to score in the next turn, which then gives the High Elves 2 turns to score again.
This is true. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's absolutely not terrible. I think he sort of needs to respect the dirty player. That is rather an easy score. Even though you don't want to score the dirty player, you've got to respect it.
There you go.
Is that enough respect? Just accepting it's there? No. Because there's only a couple of cheap passes here.
Yawning already, Andrew?
I know. I'm really sorry.
Oh, no, I didn't like that last one. Although, I suppose now... Oh, no, it's not really. Here's a blodge piece, I suppose.
I just realised it's Preeze's turn 7. Do you actually want to score on turn 7 on the basis that the High Elves then get 2 turns to score?
I've just said
you
that,
might be. I thought it was.
Good evening, Mailer.
No, I thought it was going to be turn 6 for the Dark Elves. In that case, no, I wouldn't be scoring this turn. I think I'd break into the middle of the field and just sort of try and form up a big cage in the middle of the field.
The Watrix is threatening you with Agility 5 High Elves to do stupid plays to help tilt you, Andy. He's going for the score by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Oh, it's sidestep though. Alright, he's not going for the score then.
I think he was. The correct sidestep is... oh, he's just picked it. Good.
Okay, now that's a lot more difficult.
It is.
The play
He's
now.
got a guard up there.
Oh.
He's going to get himself into trouble here. I'm a bit worried. I think he's going to get himself into a bit of bother. Oh dear. I'm not sure I like this. Yeah, he's going to get himself into bother. Because those 2 witch elves are going to have to come and retreat back. Otherwise this isn't safe. The greedy play here, and I genuinely think the misplay is sort of the witch elves, you try and force blocks with them. But because they've got frenzy, that's not the right play. They both need to drop backwards. You almost need to sacrifice the hit on the Agi 5 tackle blitzer to form up a really solid cage.
Do you know what I'd have done there, Andy?
What's that?
I think I'd have probably dodged the dirty player out and tried to score this turn. There you go.
No, I don't like scoring this turn. I don't think it helps. That's the problem. He's going for the blocks. Leave himself exposed.
He got tackle. Has he got guard pieces down there? He has as well. That lineman there, Amir, is a guard piece. So you see now, if you're the high elf coach, you're now thinking, right, where can I get a player into scoring range?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking now. And he's got
Yeah.
two options here.
Well, the first, I genuinely think the first thing to do for the high elves is actually go and put someone in scoring range. That's your first move. And if you roll a 1, then you can consider pulling out. But you've got to put the guy in scoring range.
Glasshammer is wondering if the high elves are going to be as lucky as in last night's game, Andy. Any comments on that?
I don't
What's he
like
talking about? I didn't watch that game, Andy. What's he talking about?
I played my OCC game last night, and I thought I could commentate on one game and play my own game just as well as just playing my own game. It turns out it's actually impossible to try and play 2 games as well as one. I'm not as good as I thought I was, clearly.
Oh God, I wish I could have that written down.
I deserve to lose.
Wow, he's in all sorts of pickle now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Although that follow-up has not helped him.
No, that follow-up really hasn't helped him. I think maybe he's just considering be ultra conservative and take what you've got, which I can respect. Or maybe he just fucked it up. Like, let's not forget here, everyone is liable to fuck things up from time to time. Yes, Mailer, I did. 3-2.
Oh, this is a mighty blow hit on that witch elf.
Ooh. And as much as I like Freeze, I hope she dies.
Wow.
I'm not allowed to say that anymore, am I? I'm not allowed to say that.
We've
Sorry.
talked about this, Andy. Several times we've talked about this.
Yeah, okay. Alright, MNG. There you go, I'll take MNG.
I was an armour break, but it's just the start.
Ooh.
There's a 10 on the armour as well.
Well, there's a 3 on the injury, so I'd rather it was that way around, I think. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't. I don't care. If it's not an MNG, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not sure I like that, because that's just gone stand next to a wrestle piece and have a free hit.
Yeah.
Not sure that's the right play.
There you go, there's the thrower, smashing the hell out of the dirty player.
Oh, Waka did something well. Jesus Christ. He is the worst high thrower in the league.
Right, so this is actually really easy to score from now, Andy.
It's not. He's not done yet, because the guard piece that's on the halfway line can, with 2 go for it, go and stand next to the ball, and that's exactly where I suspect he's going. 2 dodges, do go for it. It's going to stand next to the ball.
How?
And then you can. Oh, it's symbols. Shit symbols. Never mind. I thought the guy stood up was the guard piece. That needs to go and stand and just tag the runner. Take the assist out of the runner. The one that stood up needs to just go and stand directly behind the runner.
Yeah, the play here surely is just sidestep. You need a tackle piece. That's what
Do you know what the play is? The play is actually ridiculously simple. And that is that the guy with the ball hands off to the Agi 5 guy, catches on a 2, dodges on a 2, dodges on a 2, dodges on a 2, dodges on a 2, scores. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2 pluses with a reroll and a team reroll. Should we run that through Samba?
No, you don't need to run that through Samba. I can tell you the exact odds of that is
massive.
Scrat the rat. That's exactly what he did for 670 touchdowns. Good evening, Bulldog. Who gets Andy in the first round? If Andy gets a bye in the first round,
Cool.
I demand a recount.
84% that play, by the way. 84%.
2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus. There's the handoff. You've seen it.
What worries me is that they're both in the stream. Yeah, 84% my play. I haven't got a better one. Hey, that was good. He's taken out the guy that could potentially have. Oh, no, he didn't even run him to score.
What do you mean? Here he goes. There's the dodge. Dodge has gone. One more one, and there he goes. Down he goes.
Reroll. Surely he's got a reroll here.
Oh, he's got a reroll.
Reroll.
There he goes.
Reroll.
One more dodge, and there we go.
Oh, I'm not sure I want that one scoring lots of points. Lorenzo, if you're listening, play better. I don't want him picking up points.
Good evening, Mr. Overlord.
Good evening, James. Thank you for coming.
For those of you that don't know, that is crazy UK guy is actually James Overlord. No M2 is Al Bundy from the in fact Al Bundy is no M2. Why are you called Al Bundy in the UKBBL? No M2. Oh, that's because that's your in-game name, isn't it? I think you're not no M2 in game. So one turn option now.
From who? The High Elves?
Yeah. He has a movement 9 sidestep piece.
He does. He needs to. So Prees needs to stick 3 sidestepping pieces on the line of scrimmage, which he has. Now, if memory serves, if you block a sidestepping piece from sidestepping, they then can't sidestep, and that's how you beat them. Yep. So the sidesteppers should have been spaced one space apart. So you have to hit them all, and you use all your resources hitting them. So this is actually still on, considering he's still got 11 High Elves. Yeah, it's actually still on. So if he hits the tackle blitzer, well, he hits any of the blitzers, either of the blitzers, you can then push into your own sidestep dude, and
I'd be tempted to hit the witch elf, actually.
Oh yeah.
The reason I'd hit the witch elf rather than the blitzers is, having said that, that doesn't matter because that one doesn't have tackle anyway, does it?
No, there is actually a reason to hit the witch elf, which is if you hit the blitzer, you have to leave a square free to sidestep into. So the correct square is not only because of the armor value, but is also because of necessity. It is hit the witch elf. I wonder if Lorenzo's seen it. By what he's doing, I suspect he hasn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. He needs 2. He needs 2 squares. He needs to move.
No, he hasn't seen it. Otherwise, he would have. He needs 2 squares. I thought it would be. Because he hasn't got sprint. If it was 9 and sprint. Oh yeah. Well, you can.
It can be done.
It can still be done because you can make the witch elf so she can't go anywhere on the second one as well. Because you hit her from the second row.
You need 4 pieces to get around this blitzer here.
Yeah, he's not setting up to do it. Oh. My wife-to-be has just brought me some cheesecake.
Well, you're engaged?
Cheesecake, no less.
Are you engaged?
No, we're not engaged.
Hang on, you just said your wife-to-be.
Yeah, I haven't asked her yet, but I'm going to.
Oh, Is that it? Have we just had our live on air proposal?
Look, anyone who is prepared to bring their boyfriend cheesecake and tea while he's streaming and playing a geeky nerdy video game has got to be worth at
she's a
least
keeper. Oh, he's got a
consideration.
blitz! There's nothing to
Move
do
on,
here.
went
Is there?
that way.
Oh, and the ball. Oh, look where the ball's landed. Oh, that's a disaster. That is a disaster. Look who's caught the ball.
Oh no! Oh no! And look at the arm. Look at that. 5, 5, 5, 6. That could have been a dead dark elf. Or isn't it just a miss next game one?
1, 2.
I think maybe he has seen it. It's just think he's positioned wrong. I don't know.
This is still doable. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, hang on. How do you activate your sidestep though? If you're blocked in.
Which is why you had to blitz diagonally from behind the blitzer number 4 into the witch elf, because then she's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You can sidestep forward, then you follow up regardless of the result, because then it's a box of 9 and she can't sidestep again.
Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you.
So I'm sure Lorenzo will have seen it when, especially if he watches it back, he'll be kicking himself because it is on. It's
so
just,
the direction
he's
you needed to fill in. I'm just going to point it out on the stream. So this square here needed to be filled in. This is the square you would have blitzed from, ladies and gentlemen. Filled in this square as well. Blitzed into the witch elf, into this catcher. The catcher sidesteps here. Okay, so you set up to fill in that square. So you've only got to fill in 3 squares. This catcher then sidesteps to here. The witch elf is then where the catcher currently is, and then you hit the witch elf again into the catcher, gets you your 2 squares.
Yeah.
And then you hand off. You can still go for it. I think you need to bring this thrower in with a go for it to fill in this square. It still can be done.
No, it can't be done.
No, it can't.
He's one player short now.
One model.
The guy holding the ball is the player that you need. You've got to follow this up.
Do you know what you could do? What you can do?
There's your mistake. There, done. It's done now. Because
yeah.
Look, there's the mistake. He had to follow that up.
Yeah. Well, now
sure
it's a 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 to get to there. If he's got to take this dodge to get this player in this square, and then this is the play you make from here. It's not great, but this is how you do it. You take the blitzer that's got the ball. You'd have to fill in the gap and then throw a pass to the catcher. You could do that to fill in that gap. Then you can hit the witch elf again to get the second square that you need. Oh, he's doing it.
And he made it as well. Oh, but that's dirty. Honestly, you'd think he had his pants down earlier. This is just wrong. Do you know, in fact, actually what you do here is you don't throw the ball. You move. Oh, no. There was a better move. The wrestle, dodge, guard, catcher goes and lineman stands where the ball carrier is now. And then the blitzer can just
he's failed the catch. Oh, no, he's got the catch. Catch worked, but it's caught by the wrong piece.
Wow.
There we go.
Well, back to hitting things again then, Lorenzo.
I'm not sure there was a better play than that, Andy. What were you saying about the wrestle piece?
So the wrestle piece goes and stands where the blitzer who threw the ball is now, and then the blitzer can walk sideways and stand, and you just hand it off. You don't have to throw it. So there's no intercept.
Oh yeah.
And the catch is only on a 4+.
Yeah.
So it was marginally better. Not loads, but just marginally. But then again, we are talking about two great coaches, so I'm unlikely to find stunningly better options. I might only find slightly better options this week, which is nice. And what I especially like is there's no ogres anywhere. All this dodge on show and not one ogre, ladies and gentlemen.
See, what I'm doing now, Andy, is I'm pausing. The problem is, if you watch 5 minutes behind Keith, yeah, actually, I'm just pausing this. If you watch 5 minutes behind, it cuts out all the thinking time, and then you catch up really, really quick.
Oh, oh, and nothing happened.
Don't worry, Andy. I'm now a few minutes behind. Oh, we've gone for a foul. Is that what you were oohing?
Yes, indeed, yeah.
Oh,
so we had a sent off someone. I think Lorenzo's running a 14-man bench, so that makes.
That was the apothecary, though.
Yeah.
The apothecary was used there. And that was an apothecary on a badly hurt piece. Lorenzo, to be fair, isn't actually watching, that I can see. Can you see him watching? Yeah, Lorenzo isn't actually watching the stream. I've just checked. Freezes though.
Freeze actually has agreed to come in and have a little after-match commentary.
Oh, okay.
Lorenzo's just messaged me on Steam and said he messed that up.
Tell him we know. Lorenzo, of course, the host of GCBC 2 on a Sunday night from 8 or 8:30, depending on what the match situation looks like. You were his guest last night, weren't you, Andy? Cheating on me behind my back.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. Partly because he's better looking than you.
That means you don't have to look at Lorenzo because he doesn't put his video up, so, to be fair. So. Good evening, 20p. How are you? Good to have you with us.
20p, go on, sorry, go on.
No, you can insult 20p first, it's fine.
I wasn't actually, I was going to say that 20p is playing the other race of elves in the UKBBL. He is all over the Wood Elves. Yeah, he's doing quite well, I believe, with his 0 reroll build.
There is a known bug with minus stats and stats that are already won. Where's that come from?
What? There is a known bug with minus stats on stats that are... Oh, that's where you don't get an MNG. So if you badly hurt... Sorry, if you minus agility any Saurus, for example, it's just classed as badly hurt. It doesn't even give the MNG element. Which is annoying. So Treeman can't ever be minus agilitied.
There's a few little bugs that I'd like ironed out. I don't like the fact that Juggernaut cancels out wrestle even if you haven't blitzed. I really don't like that.
Yes. Oh, Robbo's just put in another one. What's the UKBBL stance on the leader bug? Gav, do you know what the leader bug is, or shall I inform you?
Please inform me.
So, if you have a player with leader and he is then knocked out, and at the start of the second half he wakes up and comes back, you get a bonus free reroll because you get your leader reroll back, and then it gives you another one for some reason.
Nice.
So, yeah, I think the question is, should people be allowed to use that free extra bonus reroll? Do the UKBBL have a stance on it?
Well, we always try, and this is I'd have to speak to my other co-commissioners, but in the code of conduct there is a line that talks about the bugs in the Cyanide games. So let me just reflect in looking at the code of conduct right now, and it is...
If Andy's going to lose, we need to do something about it. Thanks.
Players need to it's rule 31 in the code of conduct. So players need to familiarise themselves with the official bug list Let's have a look if leader is on it. Control F.
I think it only got picked up recently.
Right, you don't lose the leader reroll if the leader player is crowd surfed, so you're not allowed to do that.
Do you not? Oh, I didn't know that one.
Halfling Chef can remove the leader reroll. Nothing we can do about that one. So no, it's not listed. So in the code of conduct, should that happen, at the moment, because it's not listed in the official bugs list, we would let that slide on this season's code of conduct. We will have to add that to the official list of known bugs in between seasons. Having said that, it could be in next season that Legendary Edition is out, and I have heard through the grapevine that a number of bugs are going to be repaired.
Oh, 20 Phoenix is saying what happens with the trio, just carry on. There's nothing you can do about it, 20 Phoenix. You can't bench the player, or you shouldn't bench the player, so we can't get around the game mechanic, in my opinion, so you get to keep him.
I always bench my runner on defense, so he comes in, I concede a touchdown. Well, what does that mean, Robbo? I don't understand that.
So I think Robbo's saying Robbo, it's only if he gets knocked out on an offense. Sorry, he only gets if he comes back at half time. I'm pretty sure it's not all of them.
So that was a pitch invasion to start the second half, Andy. So that makes it easy to score for the High Elves, theoretically, or easier.
Indeed, and the High Elves should be pretty pleased with that, I think. All the High Elves need to do here is score. In fact, I say that. They don't. They actually need to hold on to the ball, don't they? Because they need to try and grind out for 2-1, because it's 1-1 now.
Is that what you do in this situation versus Dark Elves, then? You grind out the result. I have to admit, when I play High Elves, I don't like being on offense. I'd much rather be on defense, for the reasons that we discussed last week.
Do you know what? I think I would score here, because Whacker's an awesome thrower, and probably get you out of trouble. But I would actually score, because if you score and go 2-1 up, then you're then passing the initiative back to your opponent. Sure, you might get 2-1. But you're less likely to lose because you're unlikely to go 3-2 down. So I think I probably would score here. What you don't want to do is score with like midpoint of the second half, because then you're oh dear, that's another double skull. Is that quad skull? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Who got the quad skulls there?
Oh dear, oh dear.
See, I join and everyone else's luck goes to bad.
Yeah, quad skulls. Hello, Schaefer.
Right, I'm just having a look at the Juggernaut bug. That one is listed. Control F. Jug. A non-blitz action with Juggernaut cancels the opponent's wrestle. That's what the bug does. Yeah. In fact, that bug is so major, it's listed as a non-blitz block action where the Juggernaut player cancels out the opponent wrestle, and then also a Juggernaut player ignores the opponent's wrestle even when he's not blitzing. It's just the same bug worded differently. Also, the other Juggernaut bug that was listed was the one that we were just talking about, the Treeman.
What's
so good? They named it twice.
What's the Treeman Juggernaut bug?
No second block with a frenzy player if you use Juggernaut to transform a both down into a push against a Treeman who had take root. It's very situational. Right, so our guest is here. 30 minutes late. Good evening, Schaefer.
Technically, we never set a time, but yeah.
No. Right, we're going to ask the viewers here. Viewers, what time does GCBC start every week, except this one? What time? Come on, viewers. Ping it now. Make Schaefer embarrassed that he doesn't know the start time of GCBC. Come on. Schaefer. Oh, look, they're pinging Schaefer. Here we go. 3 PM. Thanks, Bob, you twat.
Always did like Bob. And a jet.
8! It started at 8 today, Keith. Yes. But there we go. There's the evidence for you. We didn't arrange a start time. Really, Shafe, are you going with that? I know you get the messages every week when I send them out.
I get nothing. Except abuse.
And so
Some
you
more
should.
deservedly than others.
So I just want to make sure my guest and my co-host are prepared. Do you have the numbers 1 to 64 written down in front of you?
I do.
No, I need to go and do that.
Yes, you do. And there's another sending off. So there we go.
It's done.
The High Elves are doing their best in... Oh, that's one player each now. So that was the dirty... Oh, no, it was a wrestle piece that... you've got a dirty player piece on the pitch. Who do you foul with, Andy? If you've got a dirty player piece, you foul with your wrestle piece. Yeah.
Yeah. Could have had a reminder.
Sorry, please.
I'm going to throw one out to the viewers here. Has anyone got a grid that I can have numbers 1 to 64 in and then just delete them?
Dude, seriously, Excel.
It's okay. The dirty player pitch, the dirty player piece was actually off the pitch. So I apologise to Bruce. It was impossible for him to foul because his player was already off the pitch. It's called Excel. even Overlord went there.
I haven't got Excel.
You've got no spreadsheet software on your computer.
There's a video gaming computer. I don't use software. Look.
When was the last time Andy excelled?
Are you gonna hang on? Are you gonna cling on to that tin cup you won last season?
The tin cup, which actually has now been renamed the AD Cup, and you can rename it again when someone else wins it eventually, maybe.
The attention disorder cup, yeah? Is that where you're going?
It is the AD Cup, I'm afraid, because whoever wins a fouling competition has it renamed after him. So whoever wins the AD Cup can have it renamed after them. So it started life as the FA Cup, and now it is the AD Cup. Viewers, you can take it off me if you any good.
There's the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. At G Coleman, did you check Discord yet? No, I did not. I'm busy. Discord. Let me have a look. What have you sent me in
I'll
Discord?
possibly accept the JB Cup as the Jammy Bastard Cup after what he did to Itchin.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I'm checking Discord now. I'm checking. Still checking. I'm not sure what I'm checking here, Waitrix.
If Waitrix suddenly says, made you look, I will have undying respect for him.
What am I looking at, Waitrix? UKBBL main chat. Oh, okay. Right, sorry. I was looking at the link. I clicked on the link. I might have considered taking the flight if it was NAF registered. It can't be NAF registered, you see, Pete Nathan. Well, it can, but the reason it's not NAF registered is threefold. Our tabletop tournament. First of all, if we make it NAF registered, then we have to open it up to everyone that's NAF registered. And we wanted it specifically so UKBBL coaches can meet with other UKBBL coaches. So that's the first thing. Secondly, we base it on the cyanide implementation of rules, which means that if you play against anyone with a human team, or anyone with a Khorne team, or anyone with a Bretonnian team, then those matches do not count towards your NAF ranking because they're not recognised. The human, obviously, agility sorry, armor value 8 excludes, and there's a surf. Just for you, Andy.
Oh, I love Freeze already. Love him. Do you know what? If you zoom in on Wacker now, I think you can actually see a little bead of sweat draining down his forehead. He's looking nervous. He looks like he's got a double one in him.
There he is. He's not even looking the right way.
Why? Part of the problem.
Why is he not looking downfield? Turn round, you pointy-eared goit. Dear, oh dear.
What the hell is a goit?
Oh, you need to watch more Red Dwarf if you don't know what a goit is. It's a Red
Never seen
Dwarf
it.
word. You've never seen Red Dwarf? Really, Shafe?
That's half a lie.
Ugh.
I've seen that one episode.
I have now got Excel on my computer. There you go. Just for you, Gav.
No, I understand it's hard for people who are not based in the UK to find as much incentive to join the TT tournament. I understand that. I do understand that. I have asked the UKBBL tabletop committee to explore perhaps having one of our 2 tournaments as a NAF registered event. We only have space for
Why? Why? Sorry, what have I missed there? Why would we want to do that?
So we could have NAF ranking points first of all, and secondly, as has been discussed in the chat there, to incentivise it for overseas people who like to come to events but won't come to the non-NAF registered ones. Just throwing that there.
I think Andy just doesn't have the appeal that it used to.
Behave.
I mean, to be fair, there is an awful lot of UKBBL coaches who go to NAF events as well. It's just this is a UKBBL one, only one. So.
I think he can get this ball safe, you know. I think if Wacker doesn't fuck this up, he can get it to him.
Where's he going with the ball?
He's going to throw it to
in safe throw we trust, eh? Good old safe throw, eh? There's the accurate.
Oh right, he's going to do the handoff that way. Okay, that works. Okay, just like his way more.
Okay, there you go. That's not the right elf, Andy. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Siamgo 2015 is Pete Nathan. So makes perfect sense now.
Oh right. Oh good. Well, welcome Pete Nathan. Thanks for joining us on the stream. I think Lorenzo's got a 3+ dodge he's going to need to make here.
What, to close off? No, he hasn't.
Oh yes, he has.
You sure? What about that player that's just standing up? Oh, okay, now he does.
You'd think I'd get bored of being right, but apparently not.
Or you could just knock that piece over, and that sorts out all your problems.
Fortunate.
Doing something once a month, Andy, is not enough to constitute getting bored.
Once a month, I'm here all the time.
It's true. He's here every week, Shafe. He's annoyingly accurate. Although I did bring him to a pause and he didn't like it earlier. I actually gave him school for thought. I asked him a question, he had no answer for it. He said he felt like he'd been violated. So.
You asked him how Conservatives lost the election?
Now, do you know what? We don't talk about politics on this stream, and we won't bring up the fact that. No, let's not even go there.
No, you bring it up, and I won't shut up.
No, we're not going there. There's too many political opinions that can be brought out into the stream, so we're not going there. Echo Art is actually nice. Yeah, we have an Alt Northwest game on last week, Andy. We could watch another Alt Northwest game. You know how you like.
Do we? Oh, excellent. Does it containing a dodging ogre? Because if it doesn't, I don't think we can watch it.
He was beside himself last week. Schaefer, now you're here, and it's good to have you with us. Talk to us about the process and the decision, and if it's been missed by the membership of the UKBBL, about what is happening with the transfer market and what the decision has been made and how we came to it.
Okay. Well, the end result is that re-rollers are in for the next season of the transfer market, but there will be a price surcharge on any transaction involving them. We had 2 polls amongst the big guys, which was quite a nice, what's the word?
Incentive to be a big guy.
Yeah, that's the word, incentive to be a big guy to help sort of shape the league going forward. So yeah, we had 2 polls, one to sort of decide, should we have re-rollers involved or not? And
Keith Carr has just pointed out it's bull. Rage, democracy sucks.
Yeah. Well, that's true enough. Are we talking about the transfer market or America? I'm not entirely sure.
America or the current, minority government that's defacing the country at the moment. But,
oh God, he's gone back there.
You're on skaty icy ground here.
Listen. Just keep your. Oh, is that a tackle piece? That is as well. Down he goes.
Piece, yeah.
Well, that's a nice bounce. That is a very nice bounce to the high holes. It's about as good as it could have been.
So yeah, from this season, if you have if your team is re-rolling, you can sell any player you like. There's no limit on the number of players, nor on the SPPs that they have. But it's oh God, the numbers offhand. Is it 30% for a double, 50 for a stat?
I don't know. I
think that's right.
You're in charge of the rules. You're the one that posted them.
But no, there's just surcharges unless you've set 2 different sets of rules.
I'm waiting for Schaefer to tell us.
That's exactly what I just said, isn't it?
I'm not looking at it, Schaefer.
2 different sets of rules.
Hang on 1 second.
He's going to go and open up the post. Maybe he didn't specify the numbers in the post.
I did. I quoted your example. I just had a moment of self-doubt. Right. So yes. So it's a price surcharge. So minimum cost of your base TV plus a surcharge for each double. So 30%, and a 50% increase on any stat, which is rounded up because you cannot have 5k increases. So a strength increase will cost you not 50k to your TV, but 75.
Which is 80 because you have to round it up.
Yes, I don't know why I just did that. Yes, you're right.
Not 80. Not 80k. Good God.
Yes, it is.
So if you've got a witch elf,
for a double, it's 40k as opposed to 30.
What's the starting price for a witch elf, Andy? 110.
110.
Okay, so if you had a witch elf with a strength upgrade, and you were selling them on the transfer market, and you were re-rolling,
a re-rolling team that doesn't give a shit has just sold a strength 4 witch elf for 160k.
190.
So 160.
190.
Oh, it doesn't matter. They shouldn't be there. They should not be there.
190.
It's ridiculous.
This is democracy, Andy.
The money's irrelevant.
It's democracy.
The money is absolutely irrelevant.
It's a shame you're not a big guy, Andy, isn't it?
Yeah, if only you were a big
Re-rolling
guy.
teams should not be able to sell their players at all.
Out of interest, how many votes did you think the not stat boosted players, because that was one of the options, how many votes do you think they got? We actually we said all players allowed apart from those with stat increases. How many votes did you get out of the possible 36 votes that were available, which by the way is nearly 4 times as many as votes the DUP have in the House of Commons. But anyway, how many votes do you think non-stat boosted players got in the poll?
Considering I've just witnessed what the British public are going to do when they go to a polling station, and the correct answer should have been 35, the actual answer has got to be fuck all.
No, there was 1 vote.
That's a blatant lie. It was indeed fuck all.
Oh, was it really? I thought it was 1.
Absolutely shocking.
I'm looking at it right now.
That's so bad. That is so bad.
So
all that's going to do is it's going to create loads of stat boosted players in the league.
Well, I mean, like all laws can be changed, and we shall keep an eye on it.
I like mid-season
Don't
changes.
say
It
that.
won't be changed.
Changes will not be
mid-season.
made during mid-season.
Ever again.
They
Ever
might
again.
be though. They might be though.
No, because
Let's not
if we
rule
do
it
that,
out.
if we do that, we're no better than a Tory Prime Minister in a campaign.
I'm not actually sure what's more contentious, British politics or the transfer system.
The transfer, that's just stupid. That's horrendous.
Who would actually? Yeah, you don't. It's not mandatory. You don't. I'll point that out. Good point there as well, Bob. It's not mandatory. If you choose not to sell your pieces, then you don't sell your pieces.
Oh, that's so bad. That's just so bad. The transfer system's fine. Just don't put stat boosted players in it. Ah! Lorenzo's found a use for Whacker. He is indeed just a meat shield for Mighty Blow Witch Elves. I didn't think that was going to be his primary function. However, you know, there's something for everyone, and I like that.
Blimey, O'Reilly, that's brave. Mind you, Whacker's not impossible to rebuild, is he? Has he got another thrower on this team? He hasn't got another thrower though, has he, Lorenzo?
He's going for the 1 dice again. In fact, he might be going for 2 dice. He's going to try and put the Witch Elf on the sideline.
Gunlow actually likes how we're not talking about politics.
That's just upsetting.
Sorry, Andy, but welcome to democracy. I bet you like democracy when you win.
Can I just point out that we showed strong and stable leadership during this whole process?
That's right, we did.
Oh no. Does anyone else feel slightly nauseous right now, or is it just me? Because I honestly, I think I am slightly nauseous. So it is a 3+ dodge. Sorry, a 4+ dodge with dodge, not through tackle.
Well, there we
2
go.
dice.
There you got it. Down he goes. The only thing I would say here is,
oh, that's a kind bounce.
Isn't it?
Lorenzo's had some fortune this game in just the jamminess sometimes has just been just there when he's needed it.
The only problem he's got.
Pot kettle black, Andy. Pot kettle black.
Wow. Is that Whacker's on the other end of the field? I know, Gav. I was just thinking that.
No.
I keep wanting to stick an N in Whacker.
Whacken? That doesn't make any sense. Carry on, though.
No Whacker? No Whacker?
Not there either.
Wanaka?
Gav, think of Andy and you'll get the correct answer.
Tory twat. Oh, sorry. I went there.
Wanaka. Ah, Wanaka.
I've already done that one. It's not even spelt like that, is it? It's W-A-K-K-A.
It's Whackner. That's what he was. Look, Whackner.
Whackan.
There we go.
Whackan.
Didn't he do opera?
Whack
Oh,
the
no,
car.
no.
Whack the car.
Anyway.
There we go. It's whack
So-
the car.
How does he get out of this?
Yeah, how does he get out of this?
It's actually not easy.
Alt F4?
Stand up to the block, dodge, sidestep, blitzer. I think that's. Yeah, once again, Preece's position's pretty solid. I like this. Good play from the young lad. I'm quiet because I'm doing loads and loads and loads of square counting right now.
What, my number's 1 to 64.
I'm just going to point out the really obvious thing. Andy, what's the 3-3-2 to score the touchdown here? With one team reroll. What's the stat there? The 3-3-2.
What's what, sorry?
It's a 3 to dodge, 3 to pick it up, 2 to dodge, score. with one team reroll.
Yeah. Oh, what's the Samba odds on that?
Yeah.
Depends on the coach. If it's Andy, it's 100%, isn't it?
With a reroll, 61.
No, that's made things
62
worse.
nearly.
It's just made things worse.
Yeah. Yeah, that was not the play. That was absolutely not the play. Because you were looking at an 18% chance there. Because you basically, anything other than a POW is bad. I mean, both down doesn't change anything, but no, that was...
If you were going to do
idea.
a one dice block there, the one dice block to throw was actually at that tackle piece, because that would have taken tackle out of the equation, which would then made the 3-3-2 easier, which he then does. That's the block he should have opened with, and then he would have had a 3-3-2 with. In fact, what does that do to the odds, Andy? If you do a 3-3-2 with 2 rerolls available, what does that
3
do?
plus dodge. It's the 3 plus dodge, isn't it? So you get dodge on the dodges.
Yeah. So a 3 plus dodge with a reroll, then a 3 plus pickup with a team reroll, and then a 2 plus. What's that odds? That must be close to 80.
71.
Okay. But now it's a lot more difficult. I suppose what you could do, because it's not a tackle piece lying down, is it?
No, you can dodge the mighty blow guy through and go 3 plus 3 plus 1 dice the witch elf. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but it is there, and you have got dodge.
It's
So
double
3 plus dodge
though,
with
isn't it?
dodge. Yeah.
I don't like that.
3 plus dodge with dodge and another 3 plus dodge with dodge is 75% chance, and then you need a 1 die
He's running out of
knocking
time.
things down.
He's going for the dodge.
He is.
Oh, he's just stood him up. He's just stood him up.
Yeah, he's got to stand him up.
He made a bit of a pickle of that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Made a bit of a pickle of that, Lorenzo, with that opening block. I think you overthought that a little bit, or perhaps to be fair to him, he just didn't see the sidestep.
Yeah, possible.
Huh.
I think he's made that worse.
It's
dear.
catching. Everyone's feeling the pressure of being live on air tonight.
Oh no, what's he doing? Why would you not follow that up? There we go. Right, if all else fails, go and find some easy blocks. Throw some random 2 dice blocks and come back to the problem. Dear, see, if you'd followed that up, oh my word, the options that were on the table then. Lorenzo, I'm laughing because you've just PM'd me. If you watch the stream back.
What's he just said?
I'm not repeating it on air.
Oh, that bad. Well, I don't like to talk ill of my my colleague from GCBC 2, but whoops.
But yeah, pretty much, Lorenzo. Yeah. It's still in the balance. It is still there. How did I call this? I think I called this a high elf 3-2 win. I couldn't have been further wrong, could I? I think Breeze might actually win this now.
There we go. Farron has asked us not to start the FA Cup draw until he's back from walking his dog. Nice, Farron, and I notice you're now AFK. Keith Carr says, don't worry, you've got my Skaven. What you need here is Jordell Freshbreeze. That's very, very true. Or Eldril Sidewinder. Also very true, Anton. Eldril would have made everything a lot easier.
Welcome, Anton. You're not normally in the stream. Thank you for joining us.
He does pop by from time to time.
Sometimes.
This is too easy.